Among those supporting tighter gun control, most of Connecticut's top Democrats.
President Obama meeting with many of them. News 8's Ken Pierce joins us live this morning with more on who's joining the president in this push for tighter gun control. Ken.
And Laura and Keith, when the massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School happened 3 years ago, a lot of people thought and hoped that it would cause Congress to close the gun show loophole and increase background checks for gun buyers. They wanted that not necessarily because it would have prevented the shooter in Newtown from getting a hold of his mother's guns, but because it would make it harder for the wrong people to get guns in general. Trouble is that effort failed in Congress, and so did every effort since then. That's why President Obama is now taking executive action, and he certainly has the support of the congressional delegation from Connecticut. Yesterday, the president met with Senators Blumenthal and Murphy and Congresswoman Esty, who represents Newtown. After that meeting, they put out a joint statement. Senator Murphy wrote about how President Obama, quote, cannot believe that Congress has done absolutely nothing to save the lives of the people they represent. Senator Blumenthal called the executive order a, quote, milestone moment in the marathon effort against gun violence. Congresswoman Esty put it very bluntly that, quote, background checks save lives. Today, she is going to be back at the White House for the president's formal announcement of the executive order from the East Room. Governor Malloy is going to be in the East Room there, too. He signed tougher state gun regulations into law after Sandy Hook and just recently announced that Connecticut will not issue gun permits to people on the federal no-fly list, and that's something President Obama supports as well. I'm Ken Pierce. Back to you.
Ken, thank you. President Obama's announcement will happen around 11:40 this morning. ABC News plans to carry the president's remarks live in a special report. It'll be anchored by George Stephanopoulos, and you can see it right here on News 8 around 11:40 this morning. Laura?
Keith.